Welcome back to Coolant U, the 10-part video series that helps you reach a higher degree of knowledge about engine coolant. Made possible by RecoChem, your partner in formulating solutions. In Module 6, we'll explore the 3 types of light-duty coolant formulations, compatibility considerations, and proper servicing practices. Selecting the right coolant. Ever wonder where to begin? With so many options, it can be challenging. Let's cover the 3 types of light-duty engine coolants. For this older model VW, a conventional coolant might be the lowest cost option. And for this classic muscle car as well. Conventional coolants are the first type of coolant formulation. Older vehicle models are likely to have had conventional coolant as their factory fill. Conventional coolants are less expensive, but the ingredients that prevent corrosion degrade more quickly over time. As vehicles age, corrosion is a major concern. Also, older vehicles usually have aftermarket replacement parts installed, introducing a patchwork of different metals that the original specifications never predicted. Luckily, conventional coolants contain IAT, or inorganic additive technology. IAT corrosion inhibitor packages can protect a wide variety of metals. Conventional IAT formulations can prevent corrosion for up to 80,000 kilometers, or 2 years of service life. A complete drain, flush, and refill may be required to keep the cooling system in reasonable condition. But for today's mass-market light-duty vehicles, engine coolant formulations contain a different type of corrosion inhibitor. They're commonly referred to as extended life coolants. Extended life coolants are used as the factory fill in all new light-duty vehicles today. Their corrosion inhibitor package is based on organic additive technology, OAT for short. OAT-based coolants are the second type of coolant formulations. They are typically free of nitrate, silicate, phosphate, and borate, which are often used in conventional IAT formulations. Nitrates can react with the flux used to braze aluminum parts together, altering the coolant's pH, increasing corrosion, and resulting in solids that can clog filters, coat heat exchangers, and cause a buildup of scale. To prevent this, OAT coolants use carboxylic acid salts which protect rather than react with aluminum, providing longer-lasting corrosion protection. OATs can deliver protection for 250,000 kilometers or more in light-duty applications. This means less coolant changeovers and improved corrosion protection. It's often well worth the small additional cost for these higher-performing coolants. Not all OAT coolants are the same. Different blends of OAT corrosion inhibit different blends of different applications, so it's vital to match the right coolant to that vehicle. For example, some OAT formulations do not contain 2-ethylhexanoic acid, also known as 2-EHA. 2-EHA can soften silicone-based hoses and gaskets, so it is not ideal for use in engines that may contain these aftermarket parts. Hybrid coolants are the third type of coolant formulations. Hybrids, also known as HOATs, have many different variations to meet different vehicle makers' specifications. These formulations leverage the benefits of both IAT and OAT by containing both organic and inorganic additives. When a cooling system is flushed completely and refilled with a hybrid product, it can provide a service life of 5 years or 250,000 kilometers or more. To match the specification of different vehicles, manufacturers produce nameplate-specific coolant formulations that match the OE recommendations. OEM antifreeze coolant by RecoChem is a good example. Each product is specifically formulated with extended life hybrid or OAT corrosion inhibitors. They match the chemical composition and often the color of the OEM factory fill. This provides peace of mind. These precise formulations provide all the benefits of organic acid or hybrid technology coolant, but are customized to OEM-specific operating conditions and componentry. Some OEM-specific blends have no silicate, but are high in sebacic acid. Others may be full OATs, with low silicate levels and free of 2-EHA to protect silicone-based seals and other rubber componentry. In regions where the water tends to be very hard, an OEM blend could be both silicate and phosphate-free. Recochem even provides an online tool that matches the right color-coded coolant to almost every vehicle on the road. OEM coolant has the right formulations, making them a great alternative to costly dealership products. Because the chemical properties of corrosion inhibitor packages vary between the three types of coolant, IAT, OAT, and hybrid, it's important to be cautious about mixing them together. For example, if a vehicle factory filled with an OAT coolant is topped off with conventional IAT coolant, it can reduce its corrosion protection. The resulting mixture could have less service life. When topping up, it's best to use the same type of coolant formulation that is already inside the engine. If unsure what's in the cooling system, don't rely on guesswork. A complete flush and fill of the old coolant is recommended before replacing it with any new coolant. This is essential for proper engine protection. Without proper service, all coolant eventually breaks down, becomes acidic, and can eat away at vital engine parts. Routine maintenance is required to protect sensitive components such as hoses, water pumps, and radiators. Servicing a cooling system also removes rust and scale deposits. Testing the reserve alkalinity, or RA, of a coolant is no longer an accurate way to measure its ability to withstand acidic contamination or validate one product versus another. Modern OAT and hybrid coolants contain robust buffers and OAT-based inhibitors that work together to extend service life, maintain oxidative stability, and protect against acidic degradation. They have lower reserve alkalinity values than conventional IAT coolants, yet are able to provide enhanced performance longer. Therefore, measuring RA is not an effective way to assess an installed coolant's functional performance. Keeping fresh coolant in an engine is the best way to ensure its functional performance. However, it's essential to choose the right formula for the right application. To recap, conventional IAT coolant works well in older vehicles but has not been used as a standard factory fill for years. Extended life OAT coolant can be used in any car and provides a longer service life than conventional formulas. It can be used as an upgrade in older engines too. For the very best performance from modern vehicles, choose an OEM, or nameplate-specific coolant formulation. They provide the longest service life and best protection for today's engines. In this video, we've reviewed light-duty coolants, including the differences between IAT, OAT, and hybrid coolants, coolant compatibility, and proper coolant servicing. In our next video, we'll review some of the light-duty coolants on the market today. Until then, thanks for joining me at Coolant U, where you always reach a higher degree of knowledge.